Not a great start for that offensive line that had its difficulty last week, and that continues as he gets blown up. Their first possession of the game at the Chicago 27. Wentz on target. Green Beckham play much but stood out was Trey Burton. Wentz stepped up to avoid the rush, floats one down the field and caught by Jordan Matthews. Wentz over the middle in a triple coverage, and it's caught by Nelson Agholor for the lead, and it is good. Another play fake. Cutler lost the football, and the Eagles have it. Watching the Eagles and the Bears. 1st and 10, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz on target. First down, Jordan Matthews. Sproles the motion man. Ryan Matthews driven back, stayed on his feet, and scores a touchdown for the Eagles.
The ex-San Diego Charger runs it with authority.
Jay Cutler on first down, an interception. Picked off by Nigel Bradham. Inside the 10. And wrestled out of bounds. Florida State. On 1st and goal, Wentz to Trey Burton. Flagged down. He's in the end zone with a touchdown. 6 years combined with Jim Schwartz. Langford fumbles, and the Eagles have it again. Approximately 17 million homes throughout Mexico. Ryan Matthews turns the corner for the Eagles. Weaves his way through traffic. And has a first down. They pitch it back to Ryan Matthews, and he goes into the end zone untouched. Final score is the Eagles 29 and the Bears 14.
What's up, everybody? Mobius12 here, back at it again with a brand new video. And before I start, I'd just like to thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers. Think about that for a second. 3,000 subscribers. This is what 3,000 people look like. A lot of people. Thank you so much, and I can't wait for this Momo family of ours. That's what I'm calling it, the Momo family. I can't wait for this family of ours to continue to grow and to continue to thrive. Anyway, let's get into the video. Eagles win 29-14. Let's get into the offense. Quarterback pros. So what I like about the quarterback, what I like about Carson Wentz in there. Second game, primetime stage, Monday Night Football under the bright lights. And against the Bears defense, which is led by Vic Fangio, their defense coordinator, is very good at disguising schemes and really getting young quarterbacks off their game. I think Wentz stood tall. He delivered the ball well. He showed a lot of poise, and he delivered the ball mostly on time. Not as many overthrows, not as many underthrows as there were last game. It did not seem like the moment was too big for him. He just played the way we saw him play with Cleveland. Cons, some things I didn't like that he did. He took way too many hits, and he really missed a lot of, not a lot, but he missed some open receivers where I think maybe because he's young, he's really only looking at the first or second guy. Okay, running back pros, Ryan Matthews ran really hard. He made the most out of every single one of his carries. I believe he only had 9 carries for 50-something yards, but on those 9 carries, he made the most of it, scored 2 touchdowns in this game. And yeah, really impressed with Ryan Matthews and the way he's been running. Cons for the running backs, Darren Sproles has been really disappointing on offense. In week 1 with Cleveland, he's been dropping the ball. This week, he had a couple nice runs, but he's trying to bounce to the outside and everything. I can see that, but I don't know. Darren Sproles hasn't looked too impressive for me on offense. We all know we can do special teams, but can he really contribute on offense for us? The offensive line, some pros I like. They gave Wentz time when it mattered. That's a key statement I just said. When it mattered. So don't get on me on the comments. They didn't give Wentz time. Look how many hits Wentz took. No, I said they gave him when it mattered. On those third down throws, you could see Wentz had a lot of time to throw the ball. The cons, way too many penalties. Every 2 seconds, it's Jason Peters with the holding or Jason Kelce with the face mask. I mean, come on. You guys are supposed to be veterans. Jason Kelce was once one of the best centers in the NFL. Now he's holding, now he's face masking second string defensive lineman. It's terrible. And Jason Peters, come on, it's like every week he gets 2 or 3 holding penalties. It's really starting to get annoying at this point, getting really good throws, really good plays called back because of those stupid penalties by veterans. Let's get into wide receiver pros. They got open most of the time. Like I said, Wentz may not have seen the open guy all the time, but for the most part, at least one wide receiver was open on a play, which is very good. And Nelson Agholor, when Carson Wentz started to scramble, he really adjusted well. Not only on that one play where it really should have been a pass interference, but on multiple plays. If you see the film, when Agholor's in and Wentz scrambles, Agholor runs, he breaks off his route, and he helps his quarterback by getting open. The cons for the wide receivers: too many drops. You got to be kidding me. Jordan Matthews had a beautiful touchdown in his fingertips, and he dropped it. Nelson Agholor had a beautiful third down throw. It was like 3rd and 30. Wentz chucks it up there. Beautiful throw. Hits him in the hands, but he drops it. We can't beat the good teams by having the ball dropped. And we're going to Pittsburgh next week, and they may not have the best defense, but their defense is no joke. So these drops, these penalties, they're all going to come back to bite us when we play the good teams like Pittsburgh. Offensive MVP for the game, as you guys can see right there, Carson Wentz. He really kept us in a lot of drives. He didn't let the drops, didn't let the penalties, didn't let a lot of the stuff that was going around him that was negative, that he didn't let that affect him. So he's going to be my offensive MVP for this. Okay, on defense, let's get into the defensive line pros. We got pressure, we got good sacks, and we stuffed the run. Beautiful. The cons, I don't have any for the defensive line. They played a great game. Got pressure, everything. Linebacker pros, we got a good interception from Nigel Bradham, and we played well against the tight ends that the Bears had. We didn't really let them torch us too badly. Michael Kendricks had a couple of nice plays, a couple of nice tackles, but some of the cons, we missed some tackles and we allowed a lot of throws down the middle, especially when Jay Cutler was driving on that 2nd or 3rd drive for the Bears. A lot of throws down the middle where Bradham, Tulloch, Hicks, Kendricks should be to tip those balls or at least make the tackle right away on the receiver. Defensive back pros. We were very aggressive, especially with Jalen Mills. I loved that about him, how aggressive he was and the nice tackles he made. Now for my cons, Nolan Carroll got toasted. He looked like Bradley Fletcher out there. We missed tackles and there was a lot of holding involved. That's what I mean by we played the ball most of the time. A lot of the other times we were holding, we were going after the receiver, not the ball. We're very lucky we didn't get called in a lot of these plays, and the referees really let them play out there last night. So my defensive MVP for this game will be the defensive line. The whole entire unit played flawless game. Love it. They kept us in that game. The linebackers had their moments where they made mistakes. Defensive backs had their moments where they made mistakes. Defensive line really didn't make any mistakes. Got pressure consistently and got to the running back consistently. Let's get into my overall MVP, my Momo MVP. As you guys can see on the screen, it's the defense. I mean, come on, guys. The way I've been praising him in this video, you guys had to expect defense to be my overall MVP for this game. Without this defense, it would be a completely different game. With this defense playing as good as it did, I don't see us winning that game. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, what you guys thought about this game, what you guys think about the new format for my videos with the whole MVP system and everything. Trying to keep these recaps structured. I noticed a lot of my other recaps, they're really all over the place. Trying to keep this in a format. I have a little thing I'm looking at right now. Sort of keeps me structured, keeps me on one idea. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you don't like this format, we can always go back, but I really do like this whole offensive MVP, defensive MVP, stuff like that. And yeah, that's about it. I'm out. Peace.